Well, we're live, Nick.
Yes.
What a time to be alive.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
I will say that before the show started, that I was mildly struggling because I am trying a new browser extension to try to improve my Korean.
Okay.
So this browser extension is called Toucan, or I think Toucan or Toucan.
Oh,
I
like the bird.
Yeah, like the bird, yes. But
Okay.
I will say that it what it does is it randomly changes some words on every browser page into Korean.
Oh. So you still have mostly English, but some of the words intermixed are in Korean, so that you kind of can ease into it a little bit.
Yes, but the
Okay. Oh, I
thing
like that.
is,
That's no, I like that. That's good.
well, the thing is though is that I've found that I have an issue when I need to copy and paste something for work. And then
Oh,
some of my copy and pasting I need to do is in Korean.
yeah, because it affects the internet browser regardless of what web pages you are.
Right. Yes.
But how easy is it
So,
to turn it on and off, though?
well, you know what? The issue is that I'm somebody who would forget to turn it on and off. And so, but I will say though, if you click on the word, it will change it back to English. So
But you have to
like
do that one at a time, though.
yeah, so you could do it one at a time and change them all back to English, or you can hover over the word, and I'll give you a quick example of something that give us a random word that you can think of, Nick. You know what? I came up with one.
Okay,
All right.
good.
So I just went here, and then I will say that
Wait, are you going to demonstrate on screen?
oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to. So I'm going to demonstrate this. So here we go, Nick. Now this I will say is not surprising that I just Googled Nick to see what would come up.
Okay.
And so you can see here that there's a word that got translated into Korean.
Ah, very good.
So, and if you hover over it, gudok, you can have it pronounced, or if it's a word that you want to remember, then you can practice it. And up here's our guest, Nick. And so then you can practice it and you can save it and things like that. Now, if you don't pay for the subscription, you only get 3 practices per day, but you can still save words, but you can only practice it.
So when you say 3 practices per day, does
Right.
that mean 3 words?
No. Practice like in terms of like taking a quiz to see if you remember what it is. So you only get like
Okay.
3 quiz yourselves a day.
Now, can you adjust the frequency as to how many words are going to be
If you
in
pay for
written in
the
Hangul?
pro plan, yes.
Okay.
So that's the issue. You have to pay for the pro plan, Nick. But I will
Okay.
say though, if you're not sure about it, the free plan is enough to like get you to decide.
So like I'm looking through this page. I only see the one word that you
Well, yes,
Oh,
but
okay,
as I
there's some more.
scroll,
Okay, there's
it
more.
will
Okay.
say like,
Yeah.
oh, Lenny Jeep is preschool. So
Okay.
Jeep is like a house. So that's like
Yeah.
a it's a like a schoolhouse, like for younger kids. That's what
Yeah.
this is.
Now, how easy is it to switch that feature on and off?
Well, Nick, I will say that it's right here. So there you go. So I'm not
Okay, so
promoting this, but
it's
I will
not
say Toucan, like reach out to us. We want you to sponsor the show.
okay. So it's not terribly. So now, when you switch it off, do you just reload the page and everything is back to regular?
Yes, but I will say though we need them as a sponsor on the show, Nick.
Now,
So
does
if you're
this
listening, we need you. We need your money.
is there other multiple different languages that
Well,
this
of course, like
can
they're
do?
they're
Okay.
not discriminatory. I mean, there are some,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
yeah, and you can even base it off of what language you are native
Yeah.
in. So I will say they're not discriminatory like the like the sushi restaurant that I tried to go to yesterday.
Okay, you want to explain that?
Oh yeah, I definitely will. So I will say that Kura revolving sushi. Nick, have you ever been?
What's it called?
Kura.
No,
Kura.
not been there.
Unbelievable. So anyway, I tried to go with Angela and Dean and Sue for Angela's birthday. And guess what happened? They don't take reservations at the Michigan location.
Okay.
So apparently other locations do, but not the Michigan location. And so then here's what happened. Then, you know what? This is what happened, Nick. It said that there was an hour and a half wait list that I could add myself onto from home. So I did that.
Home. So it's kind of a reservation, but
Well,
not really.
the thing is, though, is I figure, well, like some people might not actually show, so the line might go a little bit faster than it actually says. So for a 3-hour wait, I put myself on the wait list 2.5 hours early.
Okay.
And then about an hour before, it said, well, we've called your name twice, and so now you're canceled off of the wait list.
Wait, so you do this from home through what medium?
Their app. But all I can say is it's a scam. Don't go there.
Have you been there before?
No.
Okay.
That's why I want to go. Because
okay.
There's no way I would go to eat sushi willingly. There's no way. But you know what I would eat willingly, Nick?
A lot. Fried chicken.
Well, actually, I did have fried chicken for dinner because I went to Korean fried chicken for Angela's birthday today. But
okay.
All I will say, Nick, is it's National Poutine Day.
Oh, very good.
So I have some poutine. Now, I'll admit that this is only the second time I've had French fries in 2 weeks. And I will say that today in preparation for this moment of breaking my fast from French fries, I walked an enormous 13,430 steps today.
Okay. Now, how is now once the weather is more consistently good for being outside, do you do mostly the walking outdoors then?
So I have not determined what my plan for the summer will be, Nick, except that I'm going to run a 5K in June.
So run, not walk, but run?
Yeah, run.
Okay.
Because my plan is to get back to my running form of probably like 3 years ago or so.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's great.
Where I actually did place in the top 10 in my age group in a 5K.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I think for later this summer or early fall, if there's a 5K or even a 10K around town that you want to do, I'll let me know.
Well, you know what, Nick? As long as there's only Koreans running the 5K, and then people on the side are taking video and posting it to their TikTok for me, then I'll do it.
I think that's going to be pretty tough to find.
You know what, Nick? Why don't you organize that for us?
Can that just be the two of us running then? And
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, all right. Sure, we can meet up and run 3 miles or 6 miles.
Yeah, why not? But you know what? Our guest has apparently, I'm not sure if our guest is having technical difficulty, but that's okay. Either way, Nick, it's time for the opening music, Nick.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, roll the credits. Here they are, Nick. Oh no.
Very good. Oh wow, look at that. Oh,
I know, but the struggle is real.
I see that.
Yeah. The AV team is struggling tonight.
Yeah, well, I've been hearing
this is not actually our this isn't our fault, Nick. The struggle is real.
See, okay, now I really like when what are those?
Here we go, beans? Nick. Roll the credits.
Are those green beans?
Welcome to Funny is Part of My Name,
a
podcast about math and Korean culture. For information about our podcast, please visit our new website at
No, it looked like there was, like sauteed green beans
www.funnypodcastgreat.com.
on there.
Oh my.
There was something green and skinny on the top. I mean there were
really
the scallions, which I like. It's always a nice touch, but there were green beans on there. Yeah, look at it. See, look at. Oh, I like this. Wow, look at the.
Oh, this is delicious.
Wait, what are you?
Oh, this is unbelievable.
Oh, they're frying the green beans.
No,
look, the green beans are fried with the.
No.
fries.
Those are real French fries, Nick.
No, I know, but there's green beans in there.
No. The struggle.
John, what are you watching a different video?
Well,
there were green beans in with the fries.
Here.
No, I don't mean your poutine. I mean the poutine on the screen.
Delicious. Oh, wow.
Were you not watching your own opening credits?
Well, you know what? I don't get paid for that, Nick.
Do you get paid for any of this?
Well, you know what?
Do you pay yourself for it? Like, do you take a $20 bill out of one pocket and put it in the other, and that's like paying
Nick,
yourself?
That's okay.
How do you? How do you do your taxes when you have those transactions?
By the way,
do you pay taxes on that?
You know what? I have a tax issue right now, but that's a different issue.
You only have a week to figure it out.
Yeah, no, like it's an issue with like affecting like I want to actually prorate my taxes so I don't owe next year, but then my work schedule may have got changed, and so like it will affect my taxes, and I'll have to redo it again.
Okay.
And so anyway, but that's a different issue. I don't want to talk taxes and bore the audience like
that's,
you.
No, that's legitimate. Mine have been done for well over a month, so.
No, mine are done. I'm just waiting to submit them in case I have to make this adjustment.
Well, they're not technically done until you submit them.
So no, but I mean, like I have
by the eyes of the IRS until you submit them, they're not done.
Oh no, they're done because I can always submit an amendment if I need to. All right,
That's
but
true.
anyway,
or
I will
file for
say
an
that
extension.
I found out that so this is a story for Angela because I had dinner with Angela for her birthday tonight.
By the way, Angela, happy birthday.
Yes, and so what I will say is that I thought I was going to have to stop and get the ingredients to make the poutine myself. But I remember that a bar right up the street from me, Metro Bar and Grill, has poutine. So I tried to call on the phone on the way back to try to, pre-order it so it would be ready. Nope, their phone number was out of service. So I used DoorDash. But anyway, that's a side note because I need to use my DoorDash subscription until it expires in October. But I want to say I really love their food. And I did decide to get something healthy also, Nick, and I got a French dip sandwich.
That's not healthy.
What do you mean that's not healthy? Protein is good for you.
It's white. It's refined flour, carbs, and red meat.
No. I don't think that's how it works, Nick. I don't think that's how it works. But anyway.
All right. Well, I must not know any better.
So Justin, what do you think about French dips?
Look, I'm not saying they're not good, John. I'm just saying your logic about the nutritional value of them is a bit.
No, I want to know what Justin thinks about.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Like everyone knows that you hate on French dips. You probably are like, it's French. Like, get them out of here.
That is the fakest news I've heard yet.
Well, I mean, that's all I can think of. Like, why else would you? What else would you have against the French dip? Hey, what did you have things against other dips too, like the honey dip at Tim Hortons?
No. See, John, I think you need to embrace when junk food is junk food. Don't try to masquerade it.
All right, Justin, what do you think about French dips?
Well, I do love it, but I can't say it'd be something. I'm not on a diet myself personally, but
well, I'm on a diet too. So like, and you know what? I'm on a seafood diet. I eat what I see.
But okay, now John, I thought Justin, thank you for. I mean, you didn't explicitly say it, but you essentially sided with me. So thank you for
No,
that.
no, I don't think there's any sides here, Nick. Like all I can say is,
Look,
there's no sides.
Look,
but there
Justin
is
said what he
soju
said.
here,
All right, I
so
was here.
Let
I
me
listened
get the
to it.
soju out.
I'm going to interpret how I see fit,
So-
which I just did.
So there we go. So let's have
John,
some soju.
I thought you were trying to be a little more conscientious about your diet
Oh,
recently.
I
and
certainly am. That's why I haven't had French fries. So like more than like this. Like I said, my second time in 3 weeks.
You said second time in 2 weeks, just
No,
5 minutes
like
ago.
3 weeks, Nick.
Well, which one is it?
Well, yes, but you're not a mathematician, so all I will say, Nick,
but
is
I
for
am an engineer,
mathematicians,
so
like if I say 2 weeks, but then it's really 3 weeks. Well, 2 weeks is less than 3 weeks, so it's fine.
John, you should probably say that to somebody who didn't also go to college for a quantitative major.
No. I don't think that's how it works, because I will
That's
say
exactly how it works.
No, because I tried to go to college for engineering, and you know what? It didn't work out, Nick.
Okay, that's fine, but
So there you go. That's my story.
you say that
So,
like I didn't go to
Justin,
school
like
for
no one
something that was
cares
heavily
about Nick
mathematically
tonight.
based.
So the audience has a question for you, and they want you to introduce yourself and want to tell the audience where you are at, because Angela wants to know if you are in a barn.
Well, okay, so before
Um,
Justin goes, I'm going to go ahead and say that this introduction is 100% going to be more exhilarating than
Oh,
what you're telling us
unbelievable,
about.
Nick. No one wants to hear about you. Like we already know you're in a barn. So there you go. All right. So
I think it's a workshop. I'm liking this. All right. For someone who likes to do a lot of DIY home projects,
I'm in a workshop. I do
no, not
work
you,
here.
Justin. No, I'm
And there's
liking the
things I
vibe.
bought at a shop here. So it's
I mean,
a workshop.
Look at you see all the lumber with the plywood walls, and I'm digging it.
You don't. Okay, I have some lumber in here, Nick. Right here, some reclaimed wood. This is made from reclaimed wood, lumber, fresh lumber, right here.
That's not fresh lumber. It's cut and stained.
No. I don't think that's how it works, Nick. So, Justin, go ahead and tell the audience about yourself.
Just kind of progressing my life now at this point a little bit, but currently doing dishes at a little place called the Village Place on Andersonville and Dixie. But just kind of slowly reconnecting with my Korean identity. And about the barn location, I am a smoker, so I try to be respectful of other people. So I just smoke out here for the benefit of that. But
you know what, Justin, that's perfectly fine, because I will say that, do you smoke cigars, by the way?
Oh, just cigarettes, but looking to quit really soon.
Well, no, the only reason I ask is I have a cigar I need to get rid of.
Oh.
because or if it's not a problem with you, could I come over to your barn and smoke it in there one day?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because
John, why don't you just go on the patio on your deck and
no, Nick, I'm not gonna sit on a patio. You don't smoke a cigar on a patio. Are you kidding me, Nick? This is unbelievable.
What do you want me? I mean, then I don't know. I'll come over and I have some cigars that I can get through as well.
Well, yes, but I will say that I got the cigar because I did mystery shopping for a cigar. Because it paid $20 and you got a $13 cigar for free.
Oh.
So like the last time I smoked a cigar was like 8 or 9 years ago. But anyway, it was in a hotel room, because in where
you
was
smoked
it?
the cigar in the hotel room?
Yes, because in Pennsylvania they still allowed smoking in hotel rooms at the time.
Well, no, certain hotels still have smoking rooms.
Yeah, so my
anyway.
thought was, you know what? This will be one of my only chances to smoke in a hotel room, so I'm doing it.
Okay.
I mean, that was the reason.
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, that was really the only reason, Nick, because I wanted to see how it would work. And I really
And how did it
got through like half of the cigar, but that's okay.
But then the whole room smells like the cigar the rest of the time.
But the whole room already smelled like a cigar because it was a smoking room, Nick.
So
Okay, that's what a smoking room is.
I don't know. I would have asked for a different room and
Do
just
you
smoked the
even know
cigar
what a
outside.
smoking room is?
Yeah, a room where you smoke.
I don't think that's how it works. Okay, so anyway.
Oh, okay.
Now, I will say that I have 2 positive DoorDash stories, and I don't have those very often.
Now, wait, like 2 positive DoorDash stories ever or recently?
No, like recently. Like when one of them was the poutine being delivered on time.
So today?
Yes. No, yesterday. Now I ordered soju from DoorDash. Now, the reason why is because I got 20% off. They had a 20% offer off of alcohol on DoorDash.
Okay.
So, and they had the good stuff, General. So I have green grape, and I have strawberry, and I have grapefruit, and I have Sunhari apple, and I have plum, and I have, well, another green grape, and I'm going to drink it tonight. You don't look impressed, Nick.
I mean, you haven't told me anything different right now than.
No, I would say that positive because the positive thing is that they had 20% off of soju.
Okay,
Justin, would you like if you had an offer for 20% off of soju? Would you take it?
I don't see why not, but
that's John, my thought too.
Just like, because Nick, something is on sale for 20% less doesn't mean you have to buy
Unbelievable.
it.
So I'm going
to
drink
get you in a lot of sales like that. I believe.
Exactly, but John doesn't understand that.
Oh my, delicious.
Although, okay, in his defense, as much as I hate to say this, in his defense, he probably was going to be buying more soju anyways, sooner or later. So, okay, fair enough.
Oh, yes, and when else do you get a chance to get the name brand stuff these days? I don't want the JOA brand again. So if I get JOA brand soju ever again, then H Mart is going down.
So when you order it that way, do you pretty much get whatever brand they happen to have in stock at that time?
Well, no, because on DoorDash, like I got to select from their stock.
Oh, which does tell you which brand and everything?
No,
okay.
Now, I will say that I went to the All Things Detroit Fair at Eastern Market yesterday. Actually, yesterday morning to buy Angela some Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and gifts for the whole year. Angela, you have a whole year of gifts coming.
Wow,
anyway,
the generosity is off the charts.
All I will say is a couple of the things I got for myself, and they are some nice magnets. And one of them, because I like, I like George Costanza, right, Nick?
I do know that.
All right, so it was supposed to be the Summer of George magnet. Justin, do you like George Costanza?
He's not bad.
So wait, what happened to it? That you said it was supposed to be, but now it's not?
You're not a fan, are you, Nick?
No, not really.
That explains it. And then I also got, now because it's one of my favorite book series as a kid, a Boxcar Children magnet. Have either of you read this or read it as a kid?
Yeah,
the Boxcar Children, that's pretty good. I remember that, and like all their adventures and the in the boxcar and things like that. And I like that a lot. So, and then finally, Nick, this one, Dr. Mario.
That's the best. That's the best one. I don't like playing that game with you.
Well,
Because-
I mean, I'm pretty good at it.
Well, yeah. The only reason you like playing it is because you're markedly better
Well,
than
Nick,
everybody else, and you're guaranteed to
I
win.
can't
because everyone
believe
else sucks.
this. I think that it's time for a break because I feel like
I could use a break right now. Yes. Good.
I feel like people need a break from hearing your fake news.
Whatever. I could use the break too, so this works out.
All right. Are you ready, Justin, for the break?
All right.
Hey, this is a good one right now. What a time to be alive. It's time for the break.
Is that fondue?
Yeah, it's because it's National Cheese Fondue Day, Nick.
Okay.
Isn't this nice? It looks nice to look at, doesn't it? Oh,
It does.
that reminds me.
Very visually appealing.
I have something
Yes.
cheap for the show.
Oh.
All right, so now I want to remind the audience about my obsession with the Pop Daddy yellow mustard pretzels.
Oh, yes. I haven't seen this in a while, but yes, I do recall.
So I will say that yesterday at the fair, I tried this new flavor, Perrin Brewing Company beer cheese pretzel sticks.
Ooh, those sound. I like the sound of that.
Now, I'm gonna taste test them right now. Oh my. Oh wow. This is delicious.
Is it better than Perrier?
All I will say is I like them so much that like I literally had to force myself to save a like enough pretzels to taste test them tonight. So the bag went kind of missing overnight, Nick. I felt like maybe there's a ghost in the house, or or my neighbor was sleepwalking again. I mean, I don't know what it could have been. Oh, delicious.
Okay, well, I'm glad everything seems to have worked out all right.
But you know what? If you see these in the stores, get it. They're delicious. Except I don't really think I've seen this flavor in the store.
Okay.
But that's okay. It was delicious. What a time to be alive.
Good. I'm glad that worked out well.
Now, just to be fair to the audience and give everyone a real, true taste test tonight.
Yeah.
So, Justin, do you like pickles?
Can't say that I'm a huge fan, no.
Nick, do you like pickles?
Yeah.
All right, so I have dill pickle flavored pretzels.
Now, okay, I do like I like pickles a lot. I don't really like pickle flavored stuff. I remember like when there's pickle flavored chips, they were not my favorite.
Oh my!
I would try these, but I don't think they would be my favorite.
Oh, Justin, we have an audience question. So, what type of cigarettes do you smoke?
Oh, currently Lucky Strike Gold filters, or Lucky Strike filters Gold.
So, can we can we see them? Do you have one?
Oh, yeah, I sort of have them in a tin for some reason, but
I mean, like there's and don't feel like this is a non-smoking show. This is a non-smoking show.
Non-smoking show? What the hell does that mean?
Well, I mean, all I can say, Nick, is, if this is, it could be that, some shows there isn't smoking allowed because if there's kids watching, you don't want to encourage the kids to smoke. But you know what,
okay.
Kids? If you are smoking or you're going down the road of smoking, you know what? Listen to Justin and take Justin's words of wisdom that it might be time for you to change course and consider quitting, right, Justin?
absolutely, it's kind of obviously it's going to be a little hypocritical coming from someone like myself, but absolutely, I cannot advocate for tobacco or cigarettes as a whole at all because it's just a nasty habit. Nothing really that attractive as far as anything goes. It's
So
plus
Justin,
it's your health at stake.
Well, I don't think that makes you a hypocrite. That just
Justin,
makes
I
you
will
honest.
say though that
Thank you.
you do have a habit that's even nastier than smoking, though, and it's not liking pickles. Not liking pickles is a pretty
Wow.
bad habit.
Do you see this? Do you see how he
Wow.
kicks
What
you
does
while you're
that
down?
even mean? All I can say, Nick, is that I'm telling that how it is.
I mean, he slashed you open and then poured pickle juice in the wound.
Well, no, all I'm saying is not liking pickles is worse than smoking cigarettes.
I
can live with that. There's worse things that.
mean, I don't. If that's true, then I
Well-
guess Justin, that works out great for you. But
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
I'll drink to that.
I think that's a lot of fake news.
Okay, but I absolutely do not think it's fake news. And you want to know why, Nick?
Not really, but it's not going to stop you from telling me.
Of course it will not. Of course it won't stop me.
I know you so well.
So did you know all the health benefits of eating pickles?
I mean, they're not like vastly, but there are.
Oh yeah, yeah.
enough.
Pickles are full of antioxidants. Have you heard of those, Nick?
Yes.
Antioxidants.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're full of antioxidants. So why not have a pickle? That's
But John, pickles are not the best thing if you have acid reflux, though.
But wait a second. Pickles are good for your gut health, though.
That's
So
true.
even if you have acid
That's true.
reflux, they're good for your gut health. And kimchi is. And
Well, they're
a
not.
lot
They're
of,
not.
like,
oh,
the
well,
foods that Korean eats are good for your gut health.
yeah. I mean, so pickles and the acidic stuff. It's better. It's good for your intestinal health, but it's not always great for your stomach.
Yes,
health.
but did you know, though, Nick, that pickles are an immune system booster?
Well, yeah, they're antioxidants.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they also have actually like great vitamin nutrients as well, like vitamin K, A, and C.
Yeah, which are antioxidants.
Well, yes, but did you know that pickles soothe muscle cramps?
Yes, I did know that.
So you know what? That's really a good thing, right?
If you have cramps.
Yeah, and they support weight loss
Uh,
because
Okay.
all of the brine, the vinegar and the brine actually helps increase fat burning.
That's
it
true.
actually
Yeah.
helps reduce the appetite.
Yeah, but it does also incite acid reflux.
Yeah, but did you know, though, that pickles help regulate the blood sugar?
Yes.
So that's a really good thing. Wouldn't you agree with that, Nick?
Yeah.
Like, you
Anything.
cannot deny that blood sugar regulation is
No,
a good
you're right.
thing.
Anything that helps to even out your insulin level
And
is
did you
good.
know that pickles are a great source of potassium?
I did not know that.
Yes, but it makes sense because pickles have a lot of the same benefits as, say, bananas, which is why I eat a lot of bananas.
Now, does the potassium that's in pickles, is that naturally in cucumbers also, or is part of the pickling agent what
Unbelievable.
introduces the potassium?
So now that question is irrelevant, Nick, because we have an audience question, and so a comment. So there's a comment.
Wait,
from
is it a
an
question or a
audience
comment?
member? Well, it's actually a comment that's questioning my authority on pickle benefits.
Well, that's interesting because I'm questioning your authority too.
Well, Nick, that's okay. So now I will say that. All right. So Angela says that I think the pickle muscle cramp is a wives' tale, but that's fake news.
Not an old wives' tale, just a wives' tale.
Yeah. So that's fake news because you know why pickles actually have a lot of potassium, and so does pickle juice. So even if you like drink a lot of pickle juice or take pickle shots, that's
Yeah.
okay too. You get the similar benefits.
Pickle shots.
But
Okay.
yes, and so what happens is that the potassium helps with electrical, what is it? Electrolyte, not electrical.
Oh yeah, it's an electrolyte. Yeah, it's an electrolyte.
Levels.
Yeah.
And so then what happens is because of the electrolytes, well, you get lower blood pressure, and that in turns actually helps with the muscle cramps.
Yep, that all makes sense from what I've read in the past.
So you know what? Maybe the wives did tell it as a tale, but it's definitely not fake news.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, what? I like, is there a stigma that all wives' tales are like fake news? Like,
I don't know.
These wives could have been telling fake news all the time.
I think you're getting awfully excitable
that's
about
all I can say. So if all of these wives from like 2 billion years ago until now were just telling fake news stories, then I want to know about it. Like, some of these wives had to be telling the truth.
Wow, this vigor is impressive.
I'm in support of the wives who tell the truth.
Okay, I mean, you should
So
be
if you're a wife out there and you're listening and you tell the truth, then let us know in the chat that you don't like it when people think that you're just telling old wives' tales and that you're spreading fake news. Stand up for the truth and be proud of it, old wives.
This became intense real fast.
Yep. So what do you think about that, Justin? Would you agree with that?
I have no facts to dispute it. So, I mean, I'm happy to just go along with it, until someone wants to disprove
that's really
it.
Good. What do you think, Nick?
I no comment.
Yeah, but all I can say is my point of view does make sense, right? That all these wives could not be lying over all these years.
Probably not. If I have to wager a guess,
yeah. So
no, not all of them.
I will say that if you look it up, right, that you could actually find. Here it is. All right, here's one. All right, I found some examples here. All right, so now, all right. Did you know that there's an old wives' tale that says that if you eat cheese, then you're going to end up having some weird dreams?
I've never heard that.
Have you heard of that, Justin?
Not once, no.
Okay, well, let me tell you that this old wives' tale is true, because there was a group of on the British cheese board, like the governing board of how the cheese regulation in Britain, that actually studied this, and volunteers ate a variety of cheese before and before and after they went to bed, like right before bed and right when they woke up, right? And so the volunteers reported having strange dreams.
Okay.
There you go. So there's one that was an old wives' tale that is proven to be true by a study done by the British Cheese Board.
Wow, I am exhilarated.
Now, isn't that a great
comprehension.
story for Cheese Fondue Day, Nick?
On
National Cheese Fondue
I don't know.
Day,
I don't know.
I just debunked something that people may have thought was just a fake news old wives' tale about cheese. So just remember, if you're eating your poutine tonight with cheese, or if you're eating your cheese fondue, get ready for some weird dreams tonight. The old wives are not telling fake news on that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So Justin, there's been some audience questions for you. So
Yeah,
the audience
absolutely.
wants to know, uh, they just want you to tell them about your weird dream. So what is a weird dream that you've had, Justin?
Well,
That's
I
a
can tell
weird
you.
question.
Well,
Well,
that's
I'm a
not
weird
nice,
kind of
Nick.
guy,
I
so
suppose we'll see what kind of weird answer comes about. You
Well,
know,
Justin,
I'm listening. I'm listening.
while you are telling about your weird dream, I'm going to eat some poutine.
yeah, go for it. Pretty short and sweet. Last night, I don't know why, I dreamed of being in a weird like swimming pool, but you know how dreams are, way more open. For some reason, I was being chased by a group of killer whales. So that was sort of weird and a little terrifying.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? I that's not. I mean, like yeah, it might be a little bit weird if you're not expecting the killer whales in your dreams, but I will say that I there is like a song called actually wait a second, what is it? I think it's actually there's yeah, there's a did you know that there's a band called Killer Whale?
Ooh, I did not.
Yeah, so like as soon as you said that, like
Can
I
you-
was actually thinking that you like I imagined in my mind that you were being chased by the band Killer Whales because like that's what I was thinking of in my mind. So
can you
I thought that
play?
was an even weirder dream when I saw that picture in my mind because I'm like, why would this band be chasing you?
Can you play a little sound snippet for us?
Well, all right. So I well, all right. Let me find it because I oh my yeah, actually, where is it? I don't know. I can't find them on Spotify, but they do have a SoundCloud account.
Just a
And then
YouTube
there
video.
also is a song called Killer Whales by Small Pools. You know Small
Oh,
Pools?
now see that. Look at the correlation there.
Oh my lord, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Whales and pools. I mean,
So
were you listening to
but I
that
will say
last
though,
night before bed?
like have either of you listened to Small Pools before?
No.
I've never
I
heard of
mean-
them up until now.
This correlation is
all I will
eerily
say-
coincident.
This is a Small Pools note. I swear I've said it on the show before, but if anyone knows of a Small Pools concert, I will likely be there because I have listened to them forever. And the year I was like in Austin one summer for a conference, and I was looking for something to do because Austin is such a boring town, I will say that Small Pools came to a local bar for a concert like 18 hours after I left Austin. So I didn't get to see them.
Okay.
So anyway, if you know of a Small Pools concert near me or near you, audience, I will be there. I will take off of work. I will not miss them again.
John, why are you always pounding on your desktop?
Well, why not, Nick? Why not?
I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't be abusing your office furniture that way.
Well, I wouldn't say it's abuse.
So you condone
I
hitting?
no, I say it's a loving slap.
You know what, John? That's how the abusers, coerce their victims. I'm
Well,
just
that's-
saying here.
You know what, Nick? I wouldn't say that the desk is a victim.
Well, I mean, is the desk fighting back? Is the desk able to fight
This
back?
is unbelievable. All right.
Is
So
the desk
now-
able to escape the assault?
now, guess what? I think it's time for another break, Nick.
Okay, I could use a break.
And then it will be after the break. Justin, get ready. All right. I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could actually prepare for this, even if I told you in advance. But
Oh, boy.
I don't actually know what's happening here.
He never does.
I really don't know. What? Yes, but all I will say is that after the break, it will be time for Poutine Trivia.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do well, but yes. Let's do this.
Yes, I mean, I'm ready for Poutine Trivia. Why not?
Yeah.
The struggle is real.
Let's
it's
do
time
this.
for a break, everyone. What this is for?
What's with the radar?
Why not have radar? It's National Submarine Day, Nick. But you know what? Not like the sandwich submarine, Nick.
I'm aware.
Although I could go for a nice, sandwich right now, and I happen to have a French dip right here because I came prepared.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
So, are you ready for Poutine Trivia?
Let's do it. I'm ready to go.
So, Justin, since you are the guest, would you like to go first or second?
You know what? I'm ready. Let's do this.
Is there a prize?
Yeah, you get to spin the wheel.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, I'll go first. Why not? Thank you.
Okay,
So wait. So John, the winner gets to spin the wheel,
yes,
correct?
That is true.
Now, Justin, I will give you a little preview that the options on the wheel are not all good. So
Well,
just
that's
because
okay.
you win the round doesn't mean you per se
That's
get a
okay.
prize.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Just know
Nick,
that.
I've been informed to tell you by the audience that some people like a little spanking.
What?
Oh my.
What?
Somehow that's not
Yes,
surprising.
but Nick, you're about to get spanked in trivia by Justin.
Okay, good.
All right, so
I thought this was supposed to be a family show, but
well,
I didn't read the fine print.
well, you know what? I have the family of soju flavors here, so this makes a family show.
Okay.
I like the technicalities.
So
Yeah. Which
So,
means in
I'll
John's world,
drink to
both
that.
the parents and the kids should all be drinking soju.
Well, no, the children, if you're up past your bedtime and you shouldn't be right now, you should be drinking water.
But John,
So to
not
demonstrate good habits, I'll drink some water right now myself.
but not everywhere in the world is it bedtime for kids.
That's why I said if you're watching this right now. So like they might be watching the recording, Nick.
Or they could be watching from a part of the world where you're typically awake.
Well, then go back to sleep. It's a snow day, kids.
But it's not snowing everywhere in the world.
Well, you know what? Then why else would the kids be at home watching us during the day if it weren't a snow day? Are you saying that they're truants and they're skipping school?
There are parts of the world where
This is unbelievable.
the
You're
students
just trying to
their kids are
dodge
not
the
at
trivia,
school,
Nick,
but they're also not
because
asleep.
you know that you won't get it right. So, Justin, in the 1970s, in New York and New Jersey, poutine was served as a late night side dish at clubs. So, think about sort of the 1970s and what types of nightclubs that were around at that point, like disco clubs, and so what did they give as a nickname to poutine?
Ooh, gosh. Because I know I feel like it's more of an ethnicity dish since it's Canadian, but then again, it's pretty popular quite around the world.
But remember,
How
right?
come clubs now don't have poutine?
But remember, Justin, this was
The
served in
70s.
disco clubs.
Yeah.
Lord knows the crazy names they could have come up with too for those. God. Shoot.
So, what do you think? Like, and you know what? Like, if you get it wrong, I'll still give you a freebie on this one. I'll give you your mulligan.
Appreciate that. Oof. You know, very wrong answer here, but the one I'm most comfortable with is I'm just gonna guess maybe they didn't. Just kind of introduced it as a new thing.
Close enough. It was called disco fries.
Oh.
I tried to give you a hint there, Justin, but this was your mulligan. So there you go. So it's 1-0 right now, Nick.
No. That's not how a mulligan works. A mulligan
you know
is a
what?
redo.
No, Nick. We're redefining the mulligan on this show.
Oh boy. Oh.
Isn't that great? And you know what, Nick? Like, speaking about definitions.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good one. All right. And I think that you will really be able to get this one, Nick. It's a very easy question, and you can't get it wrong. So,
I doubt that.
on what day was poutine the Oxford English Dictionary's word of the day?
So, are we looking for a month and a day and a year?
Yes, a month, a day, and a year.
All right, read the question one more time.
On what day was poutine the Oxford English Dictionary's word of the day? And I'm going to drink because you're taking so long already, Nick, but that's okay.
August 12th.
Oh, so close. It was June 30th, 2014.
Okay.
So that, you know what, that's minus 500, Nick. So Justin's
too bad.
minus 500 to 1 right now. So
usually he deducts a lot more. So all things
So-
considered, that's not too bad.
yeah,
Oh,
not
wow.
so bad yet. So you know what, but we're running out of time. So this is sudden death.
Very good.
All right.
I wish that it wasn't like this, but you know what?
Like when
What can
someone
you
says
say?
no offense.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh, man.
precisely how it is.
I'll drink to that.
However, did you know?
Been around a couple of years, I guess.
It's not your
Oh,
first
my.
rodeo. Yeah.
I also want to say thank you guys for having me on. And,
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for joining us and enduring this, whatever you want to call.
Oh no, like
John
I
does.
think that this is a great show to be on. So thank you for coming, Justin. This has been phenomenal. Your performance on trivia has been great. And so now, all right, let's see. Now, this is a pretty easy question, Justin. In Quebec, poutine is slang for what word or what phrase?
Oof. I
So,
almost want to say gravy.
oh, close enough, because it's slang for a mess. And sometimes
Oh,
people
I
say,
like that meaning.
so sometimes people say like good gravy, like it's a big mess. So I'll accept it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so you know what, Justin, that because it was sudden death, that was 500,000 points. So you have 500,001 points right now.
Well, I can't compete with that.
So Nick,
I still feel terrible about those circumstances, though.
right, remember,
It's all right.
I said
Nothing you
this
can do
was
about it.
sudden death. And so this one is worth 10 million. And so if you get it right, you win.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is pretty serious, Nick. So get it together. Are you ready?
No, but yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, geez.
Nick,
Yeah.
what company made poutine flavored soda?
Hopefully none.
Well, that's a wrong answer, Nick. It was Jones Soda.
I hope Jones Soda is no longer in business.
Jones Soda is still in business as far as I know. So, Nick, womp womp, you lost sudden death trivia.
What else is new?
Well, Nick, thank you for playing. Not really, because I was hoping for a win for you for once, and you disappointed again.
Wait, you were hoping for one? Really?
Yeah, and you disappointed again, Nick.
Yeah.
Why would I root against you?
Because you typically do.
So Justin, what is one thing that you would like as a prize?
Oh Lord.
No, John, the prize is
No, because we have to add something to the wheel, Nick. So
right.
So Justin,
Okay,
what would you?
I'm sorry, you're right.
What would you like as a prize?
Whew.
Yeah,
I feel bad for Nick. I feel like he's always getting pounded on.
That's true. You don't need it's not necessary. You don't need to feel remorseful for me.
Yeah.
I'll
So
be
just like
but
any.
Thank you. I appreciate
so
your
any
compassion.
prize that you would like, Justin, whatever you want, it may go on the wheel.
Ooh. Huh.
Oh.
Oh Lord. Should be easy. Just something to throw out there.
Oh, by the way, while you're thinking, Justin, so Rachel, what is your favorite Jones Soda flavor? I am wondering because Rachel mentioned Jones Soda in the live chat. So Justin, what would you like as a prize?
How about a one session tutor from yourself?
All right,
What
so
subject matter?
So all right, so yeah, so
No, you should probably specify a subject matter here.
One
It could go really
free
off the rails.
tutoring session from the professor in I would say in how to drink soju.
Oh, okay. That's
Alright.
actually, okay. That will be actually worthwhile.
Oh, and then I'm also adding to the wheel one spanking for Nick.
Oh Lord.
Who suggested that?
Well, Nick, that's okay.
I mean, I'm just going to go back in the comments later when they post and find out. But I mean, if that person wants to fess up to it now, then
The struggle is real.
John, how many of these
All
things
right.
can we put on this thing? I mean, it's getting pretty loaded.
Well, that's okay, Nick. All right, so we shuffle all of the prizes. So Justin, let's spin the wheel and see what you won.
Let's do this.
I'm enjoying this. Oh my, it's
Yes.
a mystery sticker.
Oh, that's a good prize.
All right, so it gets removed from the wheel. So let me reach down into the mystery sticker bucket. So let's see. All right, so I'm shaking up the mystery sticker box. So let's see. Are you ready for this, Nick?
I mean, the sticker's not for me, so does that matter?
Well, I know. I'm just asking if. Well, I mean, it's not really like a mystery since I'm like I'm just looking at all of them anyway.
So the shaking wasn't for any purpose.
Yeah.
So as usual, John is rigging everything.
Well, here, Justin, I'll give you a choice. Would you rather have a Detroit Motor City sticker or a Stroh's beer sticker?
Ooh, you know what? Let's go with the Detroit one.
Okay,
choice.
so there you go.
Solid choice.
So
Thank you, Nick.
yeah, and I will say that I actually have the same exact sticker on where'd it go to? On on a candle holder that I'm now using as a pencil cup. But you know
Okay.
what? Like, I did not want to throw this candle holder away when the candle burnt out. And so this is what reclaiming the trash is all about.
I mean, hey, why not? I
All
mean, if
right,
you gotta,
Why not? Well, Nick, I will say that it is time for your final joke of the week. So, Justin, before Nick tells this, this, oh boy, I don't know what to even expect this week, Nick. But before Nick tells the final joke of the week, do you have any last words for the audience?
You say that like he's about to get, the death
Well,
penalty.
no, Nick. All I will say is this: like, I will say that.
Justin, you're going in for lethal injection as soon as the show is finished.
Well, no, I don't.
I
think
deserve
this is
that.
I don't know about that, but
I'll drink to. Yes, I'll drink to. Oh, by the way, I will say that I don't think I've said it on the show at all, but Dean actually, you know Dean, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dean got accepted into MSU, and so
Very
you know
good.
what? So Saturday is the new students like acceptance day, and so Dean, the shot is for you.
Good job. Congratulations.
All right, so Justin, do you have any final thoughts? And by the way, it's not as dramatic as Nick makes it seem, because you're welcome back on the show anytime.
Oh, thank
not
you.
if you're not if you're gonna put him through capital punishment.
Unbelievable, Nick. This is a family show.
Then you shouldn't talk like someone's about to get
No,
put down.
we can't talk about capital punishment on the show, because some of our
You led into it.
well, okay, but all I will say is that some of our youngest audience members might not know the difference between capital punishment and lowercase punishment.
Okay, that's fair. But
So this is a family show, Nick. We don't
spell check
discriminate.
probably takes care of that.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so Nick, just why don't we let Justin get in?
Okay, I'm all right. Yep.
You're fine. I do want to say sorry to Angela. Also, congratulations, Dean. Also, happy birthday, Angela. As far as the show goes, I thought this was great. Definitely interesting, but nothing that really turned me away.
But nothing that turned you on either.
Yeah.
Well,
So basically, you're left feeling just neutral.
I gotta say it was a good experience. I will say that much.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I had
alright,
a lot of fun.
okay.
yeah. Okay. So I will. So this comment is from Rachel that says that all the best family shows have soju, smoking, and spanking. I kind of agree with that, because do you remember Married with
okay,
Children? Married with Children is a family show, and they had drinking and smoking and spanking on it.
But I don't think they drink any soju.
Yeah, but I will say though, they were probably doing their secret soju drinking under the couch,
I don't think they were
because
drinking
they were
soju.
a poor family, so they didn't want the because they were such a poor family. The Bundys were poor, right? Perpetually poor.
But
So
soju's pretty expensive in the
No,
U.S.
but that's my whole point. Because the Bundys didn't have a lot of money, if the neighbors saw them drinking the soju, they might get robbed. And so then, you know what? The Bundys wouldn't have had any more soju. So the Bundys had to do secret soju drinking where their neighbors wouldn't actually see them drinking it, so that the Bundys wouldn't be at risk for people stealing their soju. So they tried to hide it from their neighbors that they had soju.
If they had
That's
no money,
my story about Al Bundy, and I'm sticking to it.
if they had no money, how were they buying the soju regardless
No,
of whether
but
they were
that's what I
drinking
mean.
it
Like,
in
they were
secrecy or not?
perpetually poor because they were spending all their money on soju secretly.
Oh, okay. So that's why. Okay, all right. Now,
Like, you know the Bundys, right?
of course,
Yeah, Justin, you know the Bundys, right? Doesn't this seem
Oh
probable?
gosh, yeah.
I don't think that's the reason why they were poor, but I mean the logic behind it is plausible.
Yeah,
don't
the
think
logic behind this
it fits
of
the
why the
situation.
Bundys were poor is because they were like doing some secret soju drinking. You know
I think
what?
they were probably drinking something else, but
But
I
all
can't
I
prove
can
that.
say is you just heard the secrets of the Bundys unravel here on the show tonight.
That sounds like an old wives' tale.
Well, you never know, Nick. You never know.
No, I don't.
So, Nick, what is your final joke of the week?
Well, there actually is a little bit of it coincidentally turned out that there's going to be a little bit of a connection with this joke and something related to Justin's closing statement. So just to give you a little hint. But anyways, why are calendars always nervous?
Well, Justin, do you happen to know?
Oh my gosh, I almost want to go with because they have too many dates.
Not bad, but that's not it. But not bad.
Well, Nick, I will say that you know what I whatever you say, I'll be shocked no matter what, just like I usually am.
Oh, good. So you're not making a guess, or
Well, I would say they probably are shocked because
that's not
drank.
that's not what the joke was.
Well, they drank too much soju and they probably have no idea what's going on.
Well, the joke wasn't why they were shocked. The joke was why are they always nervous?
Well, close enough. They're nervous and shocked at the same time, Nick.
Yeah, but those are not the same things.
Well, do you want me to check the dictionary? I can check the dictionary, Nick.
No, I don't feel like waiting for that right now, but we can check it next week.
Okay, well, so what is
any other
joke?
final guesses? Any audience guesses? And nothing.
So the audience guessed that. Oh wait, the comments came in. Oh, why didn't the wheel land on Nick getting a spanking? I don't know, Nick. This isn't good. This isn't looking good.
Well, so no final guesses. Everyone's tapped out.
Yep.
All right. So calendars are always nervous because their days are numbered.
Well, Nick.
And Justin, the way John set up this closing, your days are apparently numbered too.
Well,
I liked it.
Well, but
thank you.
But Justin, I will say though, like maybe this you always have to look on the bright side of life and think of it this way. Maybe it's that your days of smoking are numbered and you'll successfully quit soon.
I'm hoping so. That sort of beats being spanked. So I don't know, Nick. You feel bad.
No, it's not necessary.
Oh, Nick,
not necessary.
I don't feel bad for you.
See, there you go.
Great.
All the guilt had just been washed away in one fell swoop.
Yeah. And you know what else will wash the guilt away? This closing music, Nick.
Let's do it.
Let's roll the credits. Oh, by the way, did you know?
No one can hear you.
Well, I mean, I can hear it.
No, I cannot hear you.
Well, the struggle is real, Nick.
It is.
Thank you for watching Funniest Part of Your Name. Don't forget to visit our new website at www.funnypodcastdetroit.com. We'll see you back here next Monday at 10 p.m. for an all-new episode.
See you next week. What a time to be alive.